This one is so good. JRE, this is from the Joe Rogan Experience. You're not going to believe this. They did another...
Are y'all doing Sober October?
Recap show?
Are y'all doing Sober October?
Recap shows this month again? Yeah, they are. And they had Bert, Ari, and Tom, about as boring as a floor tom for a drum set. Not even a thing, isn't he? Talk about a floor tom. Should be his nickname, floor tom. He's the same monotone as a floor tom. You use him, but then you're over here most of the time with Mike. Over here, hi-hat, cymbal, bass drum. That's Mike. Tom Segura is more down here. You need him for a build-up, but then once you're not going to listen to the whole song is the floor tom. You need that symbol. Symbol of hope. Me. Now, they're all together doing Sober October.
Are y'all doing Sober October?
I keep forgetting that you have a giant ponytail. Like when you're facing
I
forward,
have,
you can't see it at all, and then when you turn, it all comes out and it's ridiculous.
I'm like Sway from MTV News if he would have dared let his hair down. Look at this.
You look like D Smoke.
I look like D Smoke. Look that up. I'm not going to legitimize or vandalize my hypothesis. Yeah, that really looks bad. So I have what's called dreadlocks. And not just dreads, dreadlocks. Such a cheesy outfit, too. They don't make any good hats for stoners that aren't given in the whole... There's no mystery to it. You know, you walk in a place like this with a necklace and everything, they go, I bet this guy smokes. Hmm? So that's the only thing I don't like about weed clothes. They're a little on the nose. You know, this is, this is how they dress. So, JRE, they're sitting around and the fellas start doing fart and poo humor. I don't like this stuff. You don't watch Redbar. I'm not sitting around talking about my farts and my shits. I have some respect for the people who watch this show, but Tom Segura, Bert, and Joe Rogan even is a big fart muncher, apparently. They start talking about LA Monster, Joey Diaz. And I know why they call him Coco now. What's the color of cocoa? Brown. What is the color of brown that comes out of the down? Shit. Joey Coco Diaz. Pull up a picture of Joey Diaz for us so people could see. He's this guy, and you've seen him. Joe Rogan. This is Joey Diaz. Joe Rogan. Thank you. I never thought a day. And you go, oh, he's amazing. He's brilliant. He's this big, fat paisan. Wait till you see him. I'm pulling up a picture of him soon. As soon as our equipment complies. Is this... Yeah, get me some others. Get me a close-up of him, because you got to see his Goomba face. This is his Goomba body. Big, fat fucking guy. And there's Ari Shaffir in the background, probably getting ready to hose him down. You know, they were the original Legion of Skanks. That's one of their nicknames. You know what they used to call me, Joe Rogan? The original Legion of Skank. And they go, why? Why is that? Because we used to fuck around about doing gay stuff before anyone. You son of a bitch. And then he starts coughing. Here he is. And again, yeah, I thought this guy was on The Sopranos, right? Now, people watching this are like, this Redbar is such an idiot. He doesn't understand. Joey Diaz is actually funny. He's not just some old man, you idiot. Redbar, you're so out of... No, we know every aspect of Joey Diaz. We know that it's not just an Italian old mafia guy. We know the ins and outs. We've seen all his appearances. We're judging him, as you failed to do, as his true self, a violent fool. Okay? In the past, people go, Mike, why are you hating on Joey Diaz? He's fine. He's committed heinous Me Too's. We have audio of Joey Diaz himself going, when I was at the Comedy Store and Chelsea Handler was there, this is when she was just starting out.
You know who cannot stand me? You know you can't mention my name around? Chelsea Handler. Oh, she's the worst.
The first time I met Chelsea Handler, I went off on her in a sexual way.
You tried to fuck her?
She was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was gorgeous. I knew that at that time she was doing drugs.
Yeah.
She was opening up for Dave Attell. And I see Chelsea Handler looking finer than a motherfucker.
Did she have big breasts then, or what?
Oh, in 1998, Chelsea Handler was fucking banging. So we start talking. She tells me she's very sweet to me.
Yeah.
She tells me what her credentials were, and not 6 minutes into the conversation, I'm like, let's get a rock of coke and let me eat your pussy and shit. Her face turned pale.
She was a fucking 11. She was a dime. I used to go up to her and go, come on over, I'll give you some coke. I'll eat your pussy all night. And then she would run and I'd go, rah! And the ground would ripple as I dragged her back to my DeVille. Sorry. Then I beat the shit out of her and shit down her throat. And everyone's dying laughing as if this is hilarious. Not me. I find that to be revolting behavior, as should anyone. And I'm not a liberal. So what you're about to hear is a story about Joey Diaz that will shock you and blow your mind. We're going to start right here.
I got problems.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
This would have been a problem in '97.
With hair, when I wipe, sometimes I wipe it with hair, and the width of the smear is so disgusting that I just take a shower. I'm like, what?
I go straight to shower. Shit showers are
You
good.
should
shower all the time.
Yeah,
You go with
shower.
no wiping.
No wipe.
Wow. Okay, first, with a nice double from Ari Shaffir. He shits, he takes a shit, doesn't wipe, does the wiping in the shower. Could you imagine sometimes the amounts that I have to scoop and scoop until this process is finished? I can't imagine going into my shower and getting anywhere near that. So he'll take a shit. He's got an ass full of jelly, runs over to the shower, probably does his hair and everything first, leaves that stuff on till it stains and burns, and then he gets in there and he goes, shower, uses it as shower gel. It's sick. I would never do that. So let's hear some more.
Ew, I wipe first.
Why?
Because there's too much. I don't want shit in the floor and the towel.
You don't leave it there. What do you mean? It goes down.
Fucking
fucking out of your mind.
It goes down.
You're not cleaning it good, though.
Cleaning what? You don't, with the
Clean
water?
the floor. You got shit, bacteria on your floor.
Stomp.
Joey Diaz.
Do the stomp, he says. Because you got to clean it. You got shit all over the tub. He goes, you do stomp. You know what stomp is? I'm not kidding. I reviewed these tapes and others. These people will shit in the shower and stomp the feces tube down the drain with their foot. Yes. And they call it the stomp, as if they're producing a rare wine. You'll hear more.
It goes down.
Fucking out of your mind.
It goes down.
You're not cleaning it good, though.
Cleaning what? You don't, with the
Clean
water?
the floor. You got shit, bacteria
There's
on
a guy in the chat that says, I don't think it's that gross. There's a series of people doing this. This isn't the first time I've heard this. That's why most people didn't even bat an eye when they heard this. Think about the millions of people who saw this app. I'm the only one bringing up this. We've heard this story too many times. We're used to it. Yeah, guys shit in the shower. They push it down the drain with their toes. No. Come on, get back here. No, we don't do that. And if your friend did it, if you do it, you're perverse. Listen to more. This gets worse.
floor. Stomp. Joey Diaz.
Stomp to the drain.
Joey Diaz was telling me a story once about how he had to take a shit, so he took a shit in the bathtub, and then he had to smush it with his foot to get it go down the drain, and all.
Joey Diaz, that giant fucking boulder that I just showed you, the Italian pizza, says he would shit in the tub and smash it down the drain with his foot. And they're conversing over this as if it's a funny story that happened at the sub shop
Joey Diaz.
Stop in the drain.
Joey Diaz was telling me a story once about how he had to take a shit, so he took a shit in the bathtub, and then he had to smush it with his foot to get it go down the drain, and it all wouldn't go down.
And that's when he's too fat to use the toilet.
Dude,
Dude,
he told me a
Do you
few
remember those
times.
vlogs?
He told me a few times.
He used to
Listen.
leave vlogs, and he'd say, "Come look at this," and he
Used
would
to.
go in there. No, when he was really big.
He couldn't reach his
couldn't
ass
shit.
pushed him front of the
Yeah.
toilet, so
He
he
had too
couldn't
much
get all the way
ass.
back there.
Wow.
So his
Oh, yeah, why are we
giant
drinking?
shits would they would land on the beach in front of the water. They didn't land.
The beach. He's referring to that patch of porcelain, which I don't have a low flow level toilet, so I can't even. I keep my toilet water almost up to where the seat is, flush. It's like an infinity pool. My toilet. Okay, that's how high I keep the water. You go, how does the water not fall off? It's an infinity pool setup. Okay, it's an illusion. It looks over the rest of the bathroom. It's beautiful. It's a little modern, yeah. But Joe's talking about Joey Diaz would take a shit and it would land on the porcelain. The water level was so low, because I guess in LA they conserve more water, maybe. Water level was so low, so his shit would stay on the beach. They couldn't get it down. He would just leave it there in Joe Rogan's bathroom and let it harden on there, and it would become part of the porcelain. It would fuse
I think I would
with the
just start to
porcelain, and
cry
people,
if I
it would
saw
actually
that.
become valuable, quite valuable at that time. Turns into copper. A copper pot. You ever heard the term copper pot? That's where it came from. Wow. People like that leaving load. Leaving load. All right, listen to this. More of this horse shit.
Land on the water, so they
right.
never really flushed.
Oh my god.
So you just see them, and they're like,
He sends me photos.
Oh, all the
still,
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
shits.
all the
his,
time.
now that he texts, he's texting like a
sends-
fucking ninth grader.
He sends me photos of his log, of his run, of his laid track. God, he sends me photos. That is a me 3. The phone company is the third victim in that one. All right? The computer. Computers have feelings too. So they're talking about this, and Joe Rogan, that's going to get even greedier than this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you see the monkey on this chick?
Yeah, he
everything.
sends me pictures.
Everything.
Dude, my shit's in Colombia from all the greasy, oily.
Yeah, he's travel dropping again.
Yeah.
My shit's in Colombia. Yeah, I was actually in Colombia. I learned a lot more than you've ever learned. Would you like to know everything? Okay. Just trying to get away to Colombia so I could tell everyone I went there. I doubt he's even going on these trips. He disappears. He's probably seeing Star Wars 50 times in a row.
He was talking about Colombia the whole first part of the episode. He could have learned that all from Narcos.
Exactly.
In Colombia, there's plantains. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I didn't bring a cell phone or a desktop.
Congratulations. What a life. Let's fast forward, I think. We're going to go to 3346. You know what? We're almost there. 3346 here. And if you're just tuning in, I've hippified because of the legalization of weed.
Right out of his ass.
Yeah.
Joey told me one time that he was about shitting in the shower, and he was like, "Yeah, it was great. I did it all the time." I was like, "You fucking."
Joey told me once about shitting in the shower. Yeah, it was great. I did it all the time. So imagine this guy, like the lead character from the show Dinosaurs. He comes in, Fraggle Rock, literally looking like, what do they call that thing? A national landmark. Looking like a landmark. Walks in, shits in the shower. I used to do it all the time. Shit in the shower. I'm washing. I'm plopping. Imagine this. He's washing.
Did they
It's just-
squat over to do the
No,
shit?
he
or
just
does it
shits
fall
as
out?
he soaps up. He goes, and he's loofing himself up.
So it's like
and
the
then it's going
melted-
plop, 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 out the back.
It's like the Melton animation.
Yes. And he doesn't even care because he's so...
And he doesn't do the spread cheeks
Lost.
move.
Listen
Melton
to
is
this.
actually cleaner.
Listen to this.
shitting in the shower, and he was like, "Yeah, it was great. I did it all the time." I was like, "You fucking." Shit
in the shower? Ugh.
And he's like, yeah. He goes,
That's too
and
much
then
for me.
he's like, if it's like a log, I'll just shit and then I just toss it to the toilet. And I was like, come on.
If it's a log, I shit and then take it and toss it into the toilet. Now, what you don't know, double vanity in between the shower and the toilet. This was a long hurl over cabinetry and sinks and beauty brushes and makeup. So the shit would fly, and this is Joey Diaz's shit. It's as loose as, Taco Bell soft taco meat. And it's flying, and it's raining all over all of his wife's stuff. And he's like, oh, fuck. And then he falls through the shower curtain onto all the shit. It gets everywhere. And what does he do instead of clean it up? Skips town. Listen to this. He would handle his shit and throw it into the bowl.
Log, I just shit and then I just toss it to the toilet, and I was like, come on.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And then he said that.
How much practice does he have in doing that?
Well, I go,
he must have missed before.
Crumple piece of paper, you go for
Yeah.
the can and you miss.
Oh, missing that.
Missing would be so bad.
He said that. I go, did you stop? That's so fucking revolting. Did you? He goes, he's like, I had to. I go, why? He goes, my wife saw me do it one time. And she said, no more of that.
My wife saw me do it.
Imagine walking in on someone with shit.
That's when the police should have been called, and he should have been Why is this funny? Oh, you know what? And it was then on I knew I should be in cahoots with him as a comedian and friend. What? If somebody told me that story about anyone, my dearest relative, believe me, they would be from me. So what a harsh reality on that show. And later on in the show, they stripped to weigh each other for no reason at all. They haven't even been on a sober break of any sort. So very weird. All right, we're going to keep this show moving, but first a quick little break, right? No, to hell with it. We stay because we high, man. Welcome to legalization life down here on the Caribbean. Welcome to Mike's ship, you Baja Bruisers. We high, man. What should we do? What should I do, man? Just a few years ago.